Today, we're going to build a router table fence. So today I wanted to upgrade my shop a little bit, and that's going to be to build a router table fence. I've got a great setup where I have a router lift at the end of my table saw wing. I did a great video on router essential skills and buying advice, and one of the things I love about my Triton router is that it's got a lift built right in. Now, I love the fact that I can use the fence on my table saw. However, with a router fence, a lot of times you need to have a sacrificial board. You need to bury the bit into the fence. So we're going to make a shop fixture that has some really cool features, including some shims, which was a tip I picked up from Mike Farrington, who recently built a really cool router table. You should check that out. So let's head over to the table saw and I'll show you how I make this. One of the things that's crucial when you're making any shop fixture, especially a fence, is that it is square. We're going to be using these match fit clamps from Microjig to attach and be able to remove our fence from our table saw fence. So I'm going to take some 3/4 inch plywood that I know has a straight edge. I'm going to rip everything to the same height. We're going to cut some blocking to put in between the two boards so we can bury our bit in the fence, and then we're going to make some shims. So we're going to get started on the table saw ripping these down. Here we go. So we've got our fence put together, and I wanted to add dust collection to it, so I'm going to drill a hole for dust collection. I'm going to glue this on top of the fence, making sure to leave the channel for my clamps to slide in and out. And then we're going to go ahead and cut up an auxiliary fence and attach that out of some 1/2 inch plywood and cut up some shims that will be able to go on the fence. I'll show you what I mean here in a little bit. Got a hole here. I'm just going to cut it out. It does not matter because we're going to have a 1/2 inch piece of plywood that goes over this that will be a removable and replaceable fence. And so I'm just going to clear out an area that's bigger than any bit I have. That way it never gets in the way. And then we'll cut out the main fence. Okay, so we've got this thing done real simply. You just take your dovetail clamps, slide them in there, and then you just tighten them down. So easy. This thing really came out great. And I've got it set up so that the dust collection works great. And then here was the brilliant idea I saw on Mike Farrington's channel, and you should go check out his channel. He's got a really great channel. I love him. Is he cut some shims. So I've got some 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch shims. And so if you had a really big roundover, like a 1/2 inch roundover, and you didn't want to take it all in one pass, you can set your fence perfectly for the roundover, clamp some 1/4 inch shims to it, take one pass, take them away, and take the rest of the pass. Same with the 1/4 inch ones, or you could build them up to 3/4, and it would be really easy to just take an F-style clamp and just put them on there. You could also make a new zero clearance insert if you really needed one. But this is really just a quick and simple way to do a great router fence. These micro jig match fit clamps are fabulous. This is going to be really useful for me. I use the router almost every day. We use it to chamfer the edges on the jigs. We use it to round over the edges on the CNC dovetail boards I'm now selling. So it's a very valuable tool for me. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe in the shop and have a wonderful day.